My name is Isaac, and I am the next member of the Assassin's lineage. I can hide in the shadows and surprise you from the light. I am from Assassin's Creed, and I'm going to be in Assassin's Creed 3. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Well, no, he's not, because Isaac is a part of the Golden Sun series, and that's where he's only going to be. Yep, fortunately enough, that's how things should be, as some people are better off in their own place than having to stick at being a special guest in another. But anyway, hello everybody, this is RRPG here, and welcome back to another episode of RRPG Let's Play with Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance. In today's episode, we're gonna finish up the whole subplot with bringing back Master Hammett over in Calais. But before we go back to Calais, we do need to grab ourselves a Mercury Genie in the process. And then once we get to Calais, we will revisit Lady Lyanna and finish up things with the side quest from there. And then we will get started with the first couple of floors within Crossbone Isle. So yeah, we are finally getting on with Crossbone Isle in this game today. Or in this Let's Play, to be exact. But anyway, let's go ahead and get on with this episode that's already in progress, shall we? And we're inside the West Lunpa cave, and as you can tell, there is a person by the name of Bunza, who is apparently one of Master Hammett's helpers in trying to travel along with the Master Merchant. So he pretty much stayed over in West Lunpa, or stayed near the West Lunpa cave, so that way he can try to bring back Master Hammett to safety. So yeah, looks like there is help from outside of Calais after all, so looks like we're not the only ones that pretty much went in to rescue Master Hammett, as there are others who want to bring him with us. Or they want to bring him back over to his hometown, that is. So, how's everybody's Monday doing? Hope it's all been going okay. I just started my new job over at a grocery store yesterday, and I was there from like 2 in the morning till about 10 a.m., so that was quite a hectic experience to having to go there and work, but I think it was a lot of fun, and it's definitely a job that I'm going to like for quite a while. And besides, it'll be good for me to start working, and that way I can make a little income for myself once again. And it was a fun experience, stocking groceries on shelves and all that, and trying to do all sorts of things to make the place look neat and tidy for customers to come in and feel that they have a very satisfying experience with serving, just having us at customer service to serve their needs and such. So yeah, it's one that's gonna be quite fun. And besides, the atmosphere within the restaurant, it's actually not the restaurant, but the atmosphere within the grocery store is very friendly and very respectful. So everybody gets respected, and it's tons of fun. It's just tons of fun. So, we'll just have to see where things go from here. And of course, I'm still trying to get the other job, either at Best Buy or Sears, but I'm still waiting to hear back from them, even though I have been constantly trying to call them back almost every single day to see if there's anything new. But you know, that's a tip for you guys, if those of you who are still trying to get jobs. Remember, the squeaky wheel always gets the grease, meaning that you constantly want to keep pestering. You constantly want to keep pestering people to, well, not just pester them, but constantly keep calling people if they haven't even decided to hire just yet. You just keep letting them know that you want to help them out. You want to get the job from there. But yes, that's exactly what I'm doing, and you should all follow that same protocol too if you want to get yourselves a job. I know it's really hard, but hey, hard effort pays off, doesn't it? Okay, so anyway, looks like Bunza is actually going to take Master Hammett back to Calais, and I don't think we are going to be doing the unfinished business here in Calais, and we are going to get the Mercury Genie I told you about, the last Mercury Genie in this game. So I'll meet you guys back over in Lunpa Fortress. Okay, we're here at Lunpa Fortress, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fight this cheeky sauerkraut again, and he's just guarding the way into Donpa's resting quarters. So yeah, we're gonna take care of him, and then we're gonna go inside and talk to Donpa again, so that way we can try to see what he can give us. He might be able to give us something. I know he'll give us something, but he says that he has a little something to give to us for teaching his son Dodonpa a lesson. And what's inside this doorway? He says it's a very interesting creature that he has come into contact with, and we should have it and take good care of it. And indeed, there is an interesting creature. Yes, it's the last Mercury Genie in this entire game. So we have Tonic with us. So yeah, that is 7 Mercury Gene in this game already. And that just only leaves the last Venus Genie, but it's over at Crossbone Isle. And as you can tell, with Tonic, it heals all party members' status ailments and all that stuff, so yeah, use it in case if you're poisoned and such. Anyway, I'll meet you guys back in Calais. Okay, we're finally back in Calais, and we're over at Hammet's Palace, so let's go ahead and talk to Lord Hammet and Lady Lyanna. As Lady Lyanna is probably going to get really ticked at us for saving, Master Hammet, but oh, come on, lady. Have a little decency. You don't need to be harsh on us because we just wanted to save Lord Hammet. I mean, sure enough, he let us be, he was grateful for our rescue. You don't need to set a bad example for us. Oh yeah, we had to rescue Hammet no matter what the cost. So, my gosh, and you keep sending ransom money to try to get Lord Hammet to be released, but you didn't realize that that Dodonpa was using all means of extortion to get your money without even releasing his hostage. Jeez Louise. My gosh. Lady Lyanna is very self-centered. Okay, so they mentioned that we need to go to Vesperia, but that's on a continent west of Angara, where we need to take the Shaman's Rod to, and that's where it originated from. And within that continent, there's also another lighthouse, but that's not until the next game. Okay, now we actually want to go back in Hammet's Palace because we can go down the basement and there are some newer treasure chests that we can obtain inside there, which is very fortunate enough because because we do need to see what all new treasures that we can get. But I'm pretty sure some of them might possibly be weak, but it's kind of hard to say. But after we take care of that, then we should be able to go and we should be able to leave this place, and then we should be able to go to Crossbone Isle. We got lucky medals, we got a sleep bomb, we got some coins, and we got a potion. Okay. Those are just usable items that can be wasted, but whatever. But there is a new treasure chest that's just beyond that spout where the water is pouring out of, and we need to block it with the statue. Might as well, if we want to drain the water. Push! Push! Heave! Ho! Heave! Ho! Heave! Ho! Heave! There we go. And after we drain the water, there is a water puddle that forms. So let's go ahead and use frost on it to build ourselves a platform. Or build ourselves a pillar to create a platform. And let's see what's in that treasure chest, shall we? We open it up. We got spirit gloves. It looks like that's a strong piece of... That's a really strong piece of equipment, but let's see. Pretty weak for Garrett, but it's pretty strong for Isaac, so I guess we could boost his elemental power. But who's going to have his other hand equipment? Oh, who knows. Alright guys, I'll meet you over in Suhala Desert. Okay, here we are at Xillia Desert, and there's that walkway where we had to get to where the tornado for the Tempest Lizard is located, and we need to ride that tornado to take us all the way to Crossbone Isle. And it's right here, so we just leave it as that for about a few seconds, and the tornado will take us there. Okay, and as you can tell, the tornado's still on the beach there, so if we want to return back to Xillia, then we can ride it there. But as the map showed us, that it cannot pinpoint where Crossbone Isle is. Now, some people may speculate that Crossbone Isle is actually located at the center of the Caragol Sea, but it's kind of hard to say at this point, since, you know, they have left it unmarked on the map. So, yeah, we'll just leave it at that. It's an unknown place. It could actually be somewhere within the world of Wayard. Alright, let's use growth on this so that way we can climb up this vine. I guess that's vine with me. I know, I need to stop making that stupid pun. And there's a couple more vines, so let's go ahead and give Isaac one of Garrett's Mars Genie. Go ahead and climb this. And we can use Whirlwind if we want to, but I don't think that's going to be able to do anything. So yes, a worthless puzzle that uses Whirlwind for something, but it doesn't really give us anything in particular. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grow this, and we're going to grab that treasure chest that's down below, but first things first, let's grab this nut, and we're going to catch it. Alright, another nut for us to chew, and to gain 200 hit points when to heal 200 hit points. Oh, 1 coin inside of that treasure chest? Seriously? 1 coin? If I had Nintendo Capri Sun's voice when he screams from getting 1 rupee in the Wind Waker, I would have done that. Or, I don't know, let me try. Ah! No, it doesn't work like that. I can't even make my voice rumble when he does that scream or whatever. But yeah, that was pretty funny. We actually want to slide down here, and we can grab the treasure chest in here. Oh, cool, we got ourselves a mint. So that means we can actually increase our speed? Yeah, we can increase our agility. So let's go ahead and use this for Isaac. Okay, his agility is increased, so I'm trying to make him the fastest character as possible. So if that's what you all have been wondering, why I have been giving Isaac all the power-ups or the items that will boost your stats, that's why. Okay, let's go ahead and slide down on this slide, and that will take us right here. And that will act as a gateway or a passageway to where we can get out of this area. And we use Whirlwind on this set of Ivy, and we go inside this cave. And now we're inside Crossbone Isle's cave. And when we go down in Crossbone Isle, everything's going to be set on floors, so for the next 10 floors, it's going to look like this, where you go to a door that leads into a room, but before you go into that room, you have to fight against a side boss. Now, these are not actual bosses that prove to be a real pain, or these are not real bosses that actually have a place in the storyline. They're just side bosses that doesn't make any sense. Well, make any sense? What am I talking about? They're just there to prevent you from going any further. Let's put it that way. But you can gain a lot of experience points from doing this. But I tell you, when you go down all the way to the bottom, it's going to be monstrous with trying to go up against the hardest boss in the entire game. Now, when you're fighting side bosses like this, you want to take down the small fry first before you take down the one that's a lot stronger than all the others. Which is evidently what I'm doing right now. Let's go ahead and use Spritz. Okay. Let's get some speed on us. We're going to use Flint here on Hobgoblin. Hey, wait a minute. That's not Hobgoblin. He's from the Spider-Man universe. That's false advertising. Oh, well. We defeated that sub-boss, and we get a lucky medal out of it. Sometimes you can actually get items from these side bosses like that, so there is some benefit to defeating them. Okay, so as you can tell, within this room, looks like we're gonna have to move some of these logs out of the way, so that way we can get some access to some of the other to some of the treasure chests that are within this room. Okay, we got 111 coins. So, looks like within every floor that we go to, there's going to be a treasure chest where there's going to be, for the first floor, there's going to be 111, and the second floor, there's going to be 222, and the third floor, there's going to be 333, and so on. And evidently, I'm right. I want to try and get that treasure chest, so we're gonna re-enter this place again, and everything resets it when you go back inside this room. So yeah, I'm a connoisseur to try and obtain the treasure chest. Okay, cool, we got ourselves a nut right there. You can't, and like I said, this is a place where you can also get the cursed weaponry in this game. That's specifically for Garrett. I usually put it in Garrett's stead. And the cursed axe that we get, it's pretty much his strongest weapon in the entire game, so he's going to be accounted for with the cursed weapon and the cursed armor. But there is an item, as I've been saying, there is an item that will remove the curse's effects to what they actually do when you're in a battle. So that way you won't get hurt by the curse or whatever. Okay, so let's go this way. Grab this treasure chest, and I think we're going to have to restart everything again. Okay, cool. We got ourselves a hard nut, so we can boost our defense. Okay, we got a pretty good defense increase right there. But it's just the thing is that when you do this, it just gets really repetitive how you have to start everything back from the beginning when you try to obtain all the treasure chests. And that's exactly what we're going for when we're going through this place, is trying to get all the treasures as we can. And don't worry, we will get all the treasures, but there is some tricks on how to get them in the process. Okay. I think we actually want to... Do we? Yes we do. Boy, this is gonna be tough. We'll figure it out. Okay, I can see what they're going for. Oh, come on. And when you take a look at that hand, it looks like it has a butt crack on his palm. Yeah, I know, it's weird. Okay, now we need to get over here. So yeah, we could pretty much use this as a shortcut. And it pretty much loops, so that way we can get back over there and move that log to go right here, and then we can make it to the other side of the room, and we can use this way to get out of this room finally and go down even further. So yeah, as I said, Crossbone Isle. Oh, we have to fight a mimic. Oh, out of all the things to appear on this floor before we have to go down, we have to fight one of these guys. I hope it doesn't take a long time to try and defeat this guy. Probably will, but you know. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish it off. And my gosh, the mimic is nimbly, or is being a bit nimble in evading our attacks on him. Okay, I think we managed to get a potion out of that or something else. I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. And every time when you make it to the end of the other side of the room, you can push that log into that gap, so that way you can create a platform out of it, and if you want to go back down or if you want to go back up a lot faster. Okay, we got a couple grizzlies, and I think that is some type of a succubus enemy. But, yeah, it's succubus. And we managed to suffocate one of the grizzlies with the crystal rod that Mia has on her. I just go ahead and take care of the grizzly right now and see if you can actually get another drown in for that enemy. But doesn't seem that's going to be the case. Oh look, Isaac and Garrett have the same hit point amount. Now they don't. Thanks, succubus! You suck. Yeah, so the side bosses, the ones that you start the earliest, they're really not that hard, but when you go down, they actually do get a little bit more difficult. Okay, so it's us and the grizzly bear! Or grizzly. Actually, the name Gristly, that's actually an adjective for, like, savage or murderous or whatever. I mean, just listen to if you just take a look at Resident Evil 4, how Leon Kennedy quotes the horrors of Raccoon City with all the grisly murders happening with the zombies and the BOWs and all that stuff when he talks about it in the prologue. Yep, as I would have guessed, one of the treasure chests has 222 coins. So, yep, every level is going to have at least 111 more than the previous amount. Okay, we got some Lucky Pepper in that treasure chest, so let's increase Isaac's luck. So we got a 2-point luck increase for him, so that way we can try to unleash the howl of the Gaia Blade even further, which is always a good thing. Okay. So yeah, just another easy, simple puzzle that we're doing right here, so that way we can get out of this room faster. And after we complete this room, I think it'll be a good spot to where we can wrap up things here. And this will actually take probably about an hour in total to do, so it'll probably span about 2 or 3 episodes. If we do go through this game, well, I mean, if we do go through the whole Crossbone Isle within this whole week, then I think we will spend this upcoming weekend with finishing up Golden Sun and not doing Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island in the process, so that way we can get done with this game and we can move on to Skyward Sword next Monday. Alright gamers, with that level taken care of, this is a good spot to where we can close things off. So, next time on Double RPG Let's Play with Golden Sun on the Game Boy Advance, we're going to resume where we left off, and we're going to go through the next 2 or 3 floors of Crossbone Isle. Hopefully we can get through more than that, but we'll have to see. Alright gamers, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you on the next episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys then.